What's up, folks? This is Felice Leon with TheRoot.com. We're here at the premiere of Free Meek.
I just thought it was real life for a black kid in America.
Why would you say it is that we find black and brown people so sort of caught up in this cycle, criminal justice system?
We have a system that's been preying on black and brown bodies for 400 years. This is just the most recent example of it. You have the enslavement, the theft of land, segregation, and now mass incarceration. What's new is that we have more tools to fight back. We have people in positions of power, whether it's Robert Smith, a billionaire, or Jay-Z or Meek Mill coming together to get something done.
Our criminal justice system is racist at its core. Everybody knows that if they're paying attention. It's clear that race plays a huge role in many wrongful convictions and in many hundreds of thousands of people being incarcerated unjustly.
I think it's a class thing. You know, you have a lot of black people in poverty, brown people in poverty. I think the system attacks firsthand on poverty, and that's the way I came from myself. So, I was caught up. I can't tell you why. This has been going on hundreds of years before me. I'm still trying to figure that out now myself, but it's been aimed our way a lot.
And one of the things that we noticed early on in this case is that people assumed that there were non-black and brown people that were involved in the system that led to Meek's arrest. But the truth of the matter is that many people involved in this were black and brown. The judge was an African American. The arresting officer was an African American. Many of them were. And so one of the things that teaches us that it's not necessarily about the individuals, but it's about the system that we've set up that for decades and for centuries has led to something so horrific that even when the people who one might assume are compassionate towards the defendant lead to an injustice like this, that it's not about one person's wrongdoing, but it's about taking a look at the whole fundamental infrastructure and investigating that.
People do not understand. We have built the biggest prison industry in the history of the world. 2 million people locked up, 4 million people caught up on probation and parole. You could cut that in half, and you would still have the biggest incarceration industry in the history of the world. So we could cut it in more than half, and we should be aiming for that.